What the fuck? I'm back alive on Facebook. Holy shit. Hello from the underworld. It's me, H. Madine. HHWH, holistichealthwithharry, or just the invisible unification of all consciousness all at once. Talking to you today with the Jungle Beard. Talking with the Jungle Beard on the Deida quotes via the epic book. I haven't got much time actually, so I can't make this super long. I like to ramble, get the information out there. But anyway, this book is really fucking cool. Hard Times Create. My god, this is a good book. It's really thick too. I love the title. The guy that wrote it is a legend. Stefan Arnio. He's also fucking dead, and he died young too. I have to Google how he died. I learnt about him through what's that guy's name? Elliot Hulse. That he died. But what an epic book. So I just want to read quickly the Deida quotes, because another epic book is actually this one. You know me, I read the simplest yet most profound books of all time that are going to transition and get your mindset or your life or your relationships in the best order so that you're ready to prepare yourself. Books can only get you so far, but they can get you really far. It's the experience, but the books plant the seeds, or the experiences, whatever you want to call it. But this one's good. The Way of Superior Man, David Deida. Fucking phenomenal. But, funny enough, that's what spontaneously made me come on to talk about this one. Inside this book, Hard Times Create Strong Men, there's a whole chapter here, clearly, when they talk about the David Deida, which is the same as all the chapters in this, which is a good book anyway. So David Deida is on the same wavelength as Stefan Arnio, so it's fucking cool. So basically what I'm going to do is going to read out the rules and see if you guys resonate. If you don't, you can tell me to fuck off, because life ain't serious after all. There's many different viewpoints out there. Although, quite honestly, David Deida, Way of Superior Man is the Holy Bible for guys that want to be divine masculine, and for women that want to be divine feminine. It's not even a sexual, what do you call it, a sexist piece. It's actually a truthful piece. Both parties win when there's polarity maintained between... Just check that one. Okay, fine. When there's polarity maintained between the masculine and the feminine, a strong masculine, not strong as in physically can lift shit, I mean just has a strong polarity. Likewise, the attraction for the feminine is very strong when she maintains a very strong feminine polarity. And yes, guys, underneath it all... Oh, wait 1 second. See, it's breaking up. Fuck. Underneath it all, I do have an understanding, by the way, just in case I'm being fucking sexist and divine masculine and feminine, that inside of us there is masculine and feminine, and the ultimate truth is that we are one consciousness, that we are spiritual beings having a human body experience, and we are eternal. But this is breaking up again. I have that understanding, but hey, we live in reality, guys. Hello, hi. Yeah, that's like good and evil, man and woman, right and wrong. That means for every happiness there's an other side. There's an upside down. Guess what that means? Oh, there's opposites. We're living in duality. Yes, it's all beautiful, one love and all that shit, but there's the opposite too. That's where the David Deida quotes that I'm going to read out from this epic book come into. That's where this comes from. Yes, don't worry about it. It's all pure love and light, and let's be spiritual, woo-woo, hippie. Don't worry about the hardships, but it's what the hard times that create strong. Should change the men for people. How about that, guys? Hard times create strong... I don't want to trigger the ladies here. They get triggered all the time. The divine feminines. They're like, oh my god, that's sexist. Well, it applies to women, obviously, yeah. Hard times create strong people. Just as that book doesn't just apply for men, and it's a holy Bible for young boys to absolutely essential, simple way for young guys to understand how to be a divine, fucking masculine, strong male parity. It's also how to be a divine feminine. To realize, ladies, divine feminine, that your nature, like when you test guys, when you, I don't know, there's loads of things. It's all part of your nature. It's not like being manipulative. It's what the men and females want. So anyway, can I actually get to this, Harry? I don't know. I feel really silly today. I've just come back from Glastonbury and hanging around some very cool people and realizing that life ain't so fucking serious after all, because I know a lot of people take life too seriously, including myself. I definitely don't want to. Leaf, you don't, so that's good, but I know a lot of us do, and I understand that too. I've been there, done that, probably still do, but I'm trying to learn. I feel like more of a silly vibe, and that's from hanging around, basically, from people that know a lot and are wise, but at the same time know how to take the piss out of themselves, and life is not so serious. So that's good. Anyway, let me just read this, because if not, I've got to get off. I've got to be on a Zoom in 7 minutes, and I'm going to get sore. So anyway, here are the rules condensed in that book from David Deida's Way to Superior Man, which you've seen, which I also have, and I just came on because it was in here. So here we go. Let's trigger everyone today. Oh my god, get offensive. Give me a different opinion. Tell me this is all wrong. Here we go. Rule number 1. For the female. She doesn't really want to be number 1. And it goes on to say, a woman sometimes, it's from David, a woman sometimes seems to want to be the most important thing in a man's life. Oh, I agree with it already. However, if she is the most important thing, then she feels her man has made her the number 1 priority and is not fully dedicated or directed to divine growth and service. She will feel her man's dependence on her for his happiness, and this will make her feel smothered by his neediness. Yep. And clinging. Yep. A woman really wants a man. Oh, I love this. This is going to trigger everybody. Fucking hell. Trigger. Leaf man. Everyone's getting triggered by this. They're going to love this one. But it's the actual truth. I don't care. A woman really wants a man to be totally dedicated to his highest purpose, and also to love her fully. Although she would never admit it, she wants to feel that a man be willing to sacrifice the relationship for the sake of his highest purpose. Yeah, that resonates to me. That's completely correct. Woman doesn't want you to be number 1 as a guy. She wants your mission on purpose to be number 1. What's your mission and purpose? Not your woman. You can love her a lot, but if you make that your number 1, let me tell you, you're fucked. You're also not divine masculine. You're not your strongest male polarity. That will shoot yourself in the foot. Trust me. Unless you go for a lower quality woman. But that's up to you. But I thought everyone here wants to go for the highest quality person they want. Barnaby gets it. Barnaby's on it. So there we go. Triggered a few people. Brilliant. Oh, I love it when it says, oh, it only applies to men. Doesn't this apply to women? Yeah. No. This only applies to men and women because divine masculine and feminine are not the same, guys. We're different. You've got feminine polarity predominantly. Yes, you have masculine inside you, but your strongest is your feminine polarity if you're a woman. Probably. If you're a man, your strongest is probably a masculine. Although, actually, that's not true, because if you're a mainstream man, your strongest is not your masculine, it's your fucking feminine, because of the matrix fucks you up. And if you're a woman, probably your strongest, if you're a mainstream woman, is the masculine, because that's what the world's done. It's made the men a little bit more feminine, too much, and it's made the women more masculine, and therefore you've got imbalance and fucked up relationships, which is why, not this book, or I'm reading from this book, the David Deida, which I'm reading from, is the fucking holy bible for you guys on relationships. I've made loads of videos on this. Fucking amazing. Buy it and check it out. Or read this. Number 2, quickly. I've got to be quick. Oh, yes. This carries on. Number 2, your purpose must come before your relationship. Every man knows that his highest purpose in life cannot be reduced to any particular ratio. If a man prioritises... Let me put light on, by the way. Right, okay. Okay, so... Every man knows that his highest purpose in life cannot be reduced to any particular ratio. If a man prioritises his relationship over his highest purpose, he weakens himself, disservices the universe, and cheats his woman of authentic man who can offer his full undivided presence. Correct. Don't put your woman, I don't care how beautiful you think she is, before your purpose. It ungrounds you, it stops you from achieving your maximum polarity. It fucking hurts your soul. So many guys in the Matrix do it. And they wonder why the woman's not attracted to them. Jesus. Alright, rule number 3. What she wants is not... Oh, this is going to trigger women. Oh, if you're a woman, you're going to get triggered by this one. You're going to fucking love this one. Number 3. Here we go. Triggering session. Oh, I love David Deida. He triggers a hell of a lot of people. Especially women. But even guys too. Check this one out. Rule number 3. Here's a rule. What she wants is not what she says. Ouch. Sometimes we'll make a request of a man in plain English, not to get him to do something, but to see if he's weak. So weak that he will do it. Let me read that again. Sometimes a woman will make a request of her man in plain English, not to get him to do something, but to see if he is so weak that he will do it. In other words, she is testing his capacity to do what is right, not what she is asking for. In such cases, if the man does what his woman asks, she will be disappointed and angry. The man will have no idea why she's so angry or what could possibly please her. He must remember that trust is engendered not by him fulfilling a request, but him magnifying love, consciousness, and success in their lives in spite of her requests. Testing. What she wants is not always... Well, it says it's not always. It says it's not what she says. That's deep, and that triggers women. But that's actually true. Okay. Oh, Good lord, rule number 4 is not going to be fun either. This is really triggering if you're a woman. Although, quite honestly, some of the coolest women I know love David Deida. And love Way of the Superior Man. Really. Definitely all the cool guys understand David Deida, but the coolest women I know women that love David Deida's book, Way of the Superior Man. This stuff, they get it. You've been in a relationship, you'll get it, man. You're divine. Anyway, rule number 4. Women are not liars. Well, that's good. Redemption. I don't think you get triggered by that. There we go, that's good. Keeping your word is a masculine trait in men or women. Oh god, there we go. A person with a feminine essence may not keep her word, yet is not exactly lying. Hold a second. In the feminine reality, words and facts take second place to emotions and the shifting moods of relationships. So before you thought that was too simple, do you understand that second bit? I'll say that again. In a feminine reality, words and facts take a second place to emotions, how she's feeling in the moment. The man is the rock, the steady rock. It doesn't mean we don't go through ups and downs, but we are kind of a rock and presence of certainty and trust within the realms of security, whereas the woman is like the leaf in the wind, allowed to go with the moment, and sometimes the moment is low, sometimes the woman is high, and it's your job to accept her with those mood swings. Like, think of it, women go through periods that men don't. Well, men do too, but women ones are more severe. The woman is more like a flower that goes with the moment. The man is more the rock and steady. So when it says that, words and facts take a second place to emotions and the shifting moods of relationship. A woman's opinions of her man, everyone were dependent on her emotions. So she could say one thing in a certain emotion and something else in a different emotion. So again, don't take it too much as dogma, but can you hear the deepness in that? When she says, I hate you, I never knew Texas, or I don't always go to movies, it's often more a reflection of a transient feeling wave than a well-considered stance with respect to events and experience. A guy will be more logical then, a woman will be more emotional. That's okay to simplify it, because it's kind of true sometimes, isn't it? On the other hand, the masculine means what it says. Okay, that's a bit like, oh, men are perfect, but don't get triggered, please. You know, a man's word is his honour. The feminine says what it feels. A woman's word is a true expression in the moment. Cool, I like that one. Right, I'm going to skip to the best ones here, because I haven't got a lot of time for a couple minutes. They're all the rules. Get. This book's great, by the way, not just for this, but David Deida's Way of the Superior Man, again, is great. Oh, I like rule number 8, and I'll leave you with this one. Okay, never change your mind. I love this one. Never change your mind just to please a woman. This is a mistake a lot of guys make. I even heard once on a Glastonbury weekend from a guy, and fuck it, man. Like, if I hadn't read the books, and I'm sure I'm going to make mistakes like this too, so it's important. Again, never change your mind as a guy. Never change your mind just to please a woman. If a woman suggests something that changes a man's perspective, then he should make a new decision based on his experience, on his new perspective. But he should never betray his own deepest knowledge and intuition, nor to please his woman or go along with her. Both she and he will be weakened by such an action. I think that broke up. I think it did break up. He should never betray his own deepest knowledge and intuition, nor to please his woman or go along with her. Both she and he will be weakened by such an action. They will grow to resent each other. Lose attraction. Bye-bye. And across the accumulated authenticity will burden their love as well as capacity for action. I love that. In other words, what do most guys in the Matrix and me in the past and many guys that fuck up do? They'll say things they don't mean because they think that's going to make their partner woman happy, but it's going to go against their soul and their truth. When you go against your truth as a guy because you value her so much that you're lying to yourself now, that fucks up the relationship and she loses that authenticity and feels you're empathetic. There is no attraction to that because that's not a man. A man doesn't fucking do something for a woman that goes against his soul. If he does, then if you feel like that, just you're better off by yourself. Follow your soul and your mission. Anyway, I would love to talk and joke around and be silly more with that, but I'm gonna go now. I've got something to do. I appreciate everyone for watching, and Leaf, enjoy your enemas. Thanks for watching Barnaby, and have a nice day, everyone. Enjoy. Bye.